Assassin versus the Ember Spirit.
Knowing what to expect, and it's just not worked out for him. Was Troll banned? I feel like it must have been, because otherwise that...
Yeah, I have to imagine Kaka. Loop around here from Kuro, disruption into a gush, does a lot of damage, and there it is, first blood for ILTW.
Continuing to grow. Emo is so strong, and look at it, more aggression.
They just keep on going for Miracle. They're going to make sure this Templar Assassin, the only way back into this game is going to be off of those stacks. They kill him time and time again inside the lane. The meld is only going to last so long. Eventually, the damage over time kicks in, and Kaka actually survives through that one. Was that a miss? GH, he's going to pay for it too. 2 kills for the side of IG as the rotations come in hot and heavy into the mid lane. Fly. He's okay. Destroying Nigma.
All you have to do if you're JT is say, oh, ILTW, okay, I'll go somewhere else. No worries. You take this spot.
Yeah, surviving in lane is not good enough. You need to be able to stop him from taking your tower. Fly, chasing after mind control, just needs a little bit more damage for the Ice Blast to put it over the top. Meanwhile, the Cold Feet on this Dark Willow allowed Kaka to be able to get away, gets off the Terrorize, but now he gets impaled for the finisher. Kaka, time and time again, so patient, taking so much real estate that he wants to be able to start asserting control over the triangle as well, right? And that could actually lead to Templar Assassin, who's already having a hard one.
Miracle, like ILTW, these are some of the best players on the world.
Jump him again. There goes the Ravage, but at the same time, they didn't have Miracle to pump out that damage during that period of time. So it means they're just going to collect the 2 supports, but the big bounty of Emo did slip through their fingers, and he's actually coming back here.
On the bottom triangle, they have a triumvirate of wards now controlling these Nigma heroes. They're not necessarily going for kills, but you can see they're poking, they're prodding, they're farming extra creep waves, stealing enemy ancients, and now they're in.
And now they're going to go for the pounce. They've already jumped the Templar Assassin. They try to get him out with a surge, but he's controlled up at the Suns. Ice Blast is sure to put him into the grave, but at the same time, he got a melt half off that was critical for being able to bring down Fly. Emo keeping it going, though, and he is the real terror in this server. He continues to assert total control.
Oh, the vision is so hard.
Super's going to run into him. Super's going to be the one breaking the smoke here. They're going to have to take this kill. It's not what they wanted, but it's what they're going to get.
I was going to say, when Emo was running into that bottom jungle, his 2 allies were just farming and ignoring him. That's why that...
Oh, they pulled it back in. Oh, he got away!
With a regen rune, Cap.
With a regen rune, and now JT's like, oh, you guys have used a lot of spells, haven't you? It's time for the spiders to do their work. The Shadow Demon's going to be the first of all, the Chronosphere onto 2, and here comes good old Emo. He's ready to go. He's taking out the Dark Willow, gonna jump in right on top of ILTW, focusing on Miracle, so that's the hero that he can deal with pretty quickly. ILTW stands alone now, like our Bristleback from the series before. All tank, not much damage. He'll just slowly get burned out. A total wipe, Kyle. They are actually setting up here in the bottom lane. They're going to look to be able to catch at least Kaka here, jumping in. Kaka surely dead, as he's just sort of overwhelmed.
Whereas the tankiness style, especially with a Scotty, in theory, you can just stick to the tide, stick to the Darkseer TA. And
there it is again. Vacuum back into the Brambles, and unfortunately the Ghost Scepter only amplifying the damage of the Ion Shell. Yule Scepter, no Brambles available, and nice Chronosphere. Setting up on a 3, 2-man Ice Blast on top of that. So 2 supports, they're definitely dead, and Mind Control is going to follow them right into the base. Oh, catch him. Oh, didn't have chains.
But they need wins. They need to make it out of the wild card.
Yep.
They don't want to have to play the TI finals just to make it to TI 10.
Was that speaking of relics, and then you were talking about old Nigma, old TI 7 champs?
Hey, Kuro's got a streak that any fan would be envious of. 2 players at every TI thus far.
Yeah, I mean...
You want to keep that going.
Grand finalist, I think he has the most grand finals appearances of any player. I mean, just truly incredible career from him. Aeon Disc going to be able to save Mind Control from a finger there. BKB almost going to be popped immediately. Fly. He got a nice 2-man Chronosphere, but he gets terrorized outside of the pit. Mind Control eventually dies. That is most of the BKB from Emo. He's going to use the last bit of it to be able to claim to kill the Shadow Demon before he jumps away. Lion, Kaka in trouble as GH is going to go for it with the Bedlam once again. The Force Staff coming out from Super, getting him away from that Bedlam. GH is still able to find the kill, but he's going to be Cold Feet, rooted down.
They got a
but Super getting one shot, double damage, 1,300. 100 damage crit.
Spider problems.
They do have spider problems. They've taken the top lane of barracks, and they're going to go for mid now. And at this point, IG, they're just playing to keep Nigma around. They don't need to kill heroes. They just need to stop them from being able to go back to base. Miracle is winning the fight, yes, but they're not being able to defend their mid lane until just now. Looks like GH is going to show up. ILTW eventually gets there. GH, he's got to be... Oh, no, Joe.
Oh! That's nasty. Yeah, you're falling behind 9k goldie, but that was a hell of a side blade there from Miracle. And somebody's just got to run in like a lunatic.
Yeah.
He runs in, pops the finger with the Aeon disc. Miracle, careful.
Miracle going to be slowed down with the time dilation. This is bad. There is going to be the vacuum wall, but when he comes back out of the disruption, he's caught by an ice blast. Now he's dead. And Nigma, they got a trade-off.
Now with the double slight, so the damage output, even in the Chronosphere, it's gonna be nasty. And BKB.
Shiva's added in, fly flying.
A BKB on ILTW.
Yeah, seriously. I saw that earlier. I was just like, okay.
We'll see.
He knows what he needs anyway. Let's see if it actually works out for him. Is right now it's Fly who's causing all the problems. Finally he ravages, and he does manage to catch this Void. Can he bring him down to terrorize bit by bit? And the damage is certainly there. Oh, and he one-shots Kaka on the side. A 2-for-1 special for Miracle.
They might have JT.
JT, he was supposed to be hitting buildings during these situations, but now he's been suckered into the team fight that IG has certainly lost, and JT is going to be in some trouble. ILTW, the Ice Blast, it didn't actually hit him. ILTW still dies, though. Emo is able to catch him up. JT, caught inside the trees, is going to fall as well. It's pretty much just Emo trying to carry through in these team fights now.
The fear. Fly just dies. Kaka died in a single side blade. Now they might have found Super.
Ghost Scepter dodges the meld hit, but I don't think... Okay, he turns around and Ice Blasts up GH, so if he is going to fall, he's going to make sure that he takes GH with him. It's back Kaka, who dies instead with 1,000 damage critical. Emo keeping him control. Oh, what a nice vacuum, pulling him back up the hill and back into the clutches of Miracle, who holds him in tight, brings down the Ancient Apparition. Emo slips away, though, time and time again. This is risky from IG.
They know there's a
in
ward.
A way, they may be throwing away their advantage by forcing this around.
No BKB.
Terrorize,
No
going to be
BKB.
attempted BKB, goes off from Emo, tries to go for the kill onto GH. He only needs a couple of hits and he will manage to get that one. Miracle turns around, returns fire, Ice Blast with the Chronosphere. He gets off the BKB, but is that going to be enough? He tries to pull him out of the Chronosphere as best as possible. Fly looking for it. He finally gets off the refraction. Miracle needs to be able to turn around and deal the damage to Fly, but he can't get out. He is just stuck, rooted to the spot, and Fly is going to be able to run down hero after hero. IG, they all in to be able to make sure that this Roshan fight would go their way. And the risk pays off.
That is something. I thought it wasn't up the quickening charm.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a...
Yeah.
Talk about confidence. Like,
yeah.
On an Ember Spirit, you just don't see this every day. He is just all in.
And here he goes. Off to the races already, going straight up for Kuro. He's going to try and deal with this defensive line position right away, and he does easily kill him. The buyback, of course, coming out, but a two-man Chronosphere from Fly. They're trying to make sure that, the vacuum back into the wall. That's going to stop the Chronosphere and all its effectiveness. Kaka going for a desperate TP away. He's not going to make it out. The Aeon Disc doesn't last that long, but look at that. A dieback now for Kuro as Fly. He's now showing that he is also a big carry. Sharding back. Oh, Ravage going off just for them to be able to go back. Fly still has the Aegis too. They're trying to deal with just life number 1 of the Faceless Void, and ILTW inside of his fountain. Never mind, Emo knows that exactly what's up. He is a big fan of OG, and he wants to farm heroes inside of the fountain. Unfortunately, he dies here. Doesn't have a buyback. JT with an eye to objectives will take the second tier 4. And turn around against Megas, and it's not happening. Fly keeps his distance, goes back in, attempts to go for a kill on Mind Control before he slips away again and again with this time walk, with the shard. They are just constantly heads on a swivel, trying to look for Fly, but they're not going to be able to find the best they can get. Oh, Sideblades hit! It was so close. ILTW, can he find him anywhere? He will not. They think he ran left, but his web is to the right. They should know. They should find him. JT, go. But Mind Control, he's sticking on top. You're not going anywhere. I've got him. Finally, he falls.
This is incredible. The man, yes, he dies in the fountain, but that's almost a badge of honor. Like, to end a game and your one death is inside the enemy fountain. I think if he had a remnant, if one more remnant, he used, I think, 11 in that fight.
For Seth? Kaka? Fly.
He does end up dying here. IG are going to bleed away a few more kills. The vacuum, Ravage, all in damage, but Emo is going to make things chaotic, as you know he does. He's going to go for the backline, go for Curl like he's done every single time. They do go on the left-hand side for mind control, and there goes your combo, Kyle. He doesn't have buyback. BKB, the second one. Refresher activated by Emo. They're going to use the Chronosphere to be able to catch down two. The Ravage goes up, but they've already used their magic immunity, ILTW. The Ravage doesn't do a damn thing, and Nigma is out of this game one. IG looking crisp and clean with the Broodmother pick.
That was just special. Weird, because typically in the majors, it feels like, you know, you build to the crescendo and, oh, wait, hang on, big initiative.
Okay, big boy stomp from JT, but it's not enough to stop Emo, who just kind of wandered through the forest and ended up in the clutches of all of Nigma's heroes, and now they're going to lose Kaka as well. I mean, what a great start for Nigma. I mean, first blood, double kill, okay.
He's just going to spam bottle, you know, tick down, grab a water room. He should be okay.
First kill for IG with both the Dragon Form and Siege Wagon with a very healthy creep wave behind it.
And I got to say, you know, hang on.
They're going to go for him here. Emo. He's going to be able to double nuke, and that should be the end of ILTW's laning phase.
He gets a deep ward off, but I really would have liked somebody down there with him to protect him.
Oh, wow. Nice turning it to the Centaur to hit that stomp. JT, okay, they're going to pop the Spectre ultimate here and try and fight this one, but the Stampede doesn't actually let JT survive. Flyfly's going to be able to come in here with the remnants of that last bit of Stampede to be able to slow down Curl. They get the nuke to be able to finish off GH. Deny. He gets it. Curl, well played.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Emo gets the double kill by being able to pick up Miracle's killing spree on top of that.
It makes sense. Hood picked up on Centaur, but this item on MC's key. He's got the blink. They want Emo. They need Emo.
Now, one of the downsides of having an SF is he is very squishy. Any leading disable combined with a bit of nukes, it's going to be able to be enough to kill him. And now they actually do have Super here behind the tier 1 tower.
Okay.
This is Nigma just running over the mid lane with all 5 heroes. And IG, they were not prepared. They weren't prepared at all. The stomp doesn't even land. Stampede, run. Kaka, no, he's not making it out. Stampede is not going to be able to save him from the teamwork that Nigma is bringing to the mid lane to make the dream work.
GH so close to picking off another one.
Oh, he takes the last hit on the Ancient. It's a risky maneuver from Nigma, and the team fight from IG. They're prepared to fight this one. JT being a bit of the bait here on the front lines. The cold feet will keep him in place. Oh, finger of death. Attempted a kill from Kaka on a Miracle, but Miracle was fast enough to be able to get a little bit of more strength off, protecting the haste rune. Emo. Yules, oh my goodness, Emo, this was so greedy. Snowball through is going to be able to hit JT as well. They aren't going to be able to slow down this Tusk enough, and I think he is a freebie. His last double edge hit is going to be theirs, but still, this trade-off is certainly not going to be worth it, especially if Miracle picks up more kills as Super. And there's no tower there anymore, so there's nowhere to run to, and there's certainly nowhere to hide against a hasted Miracle.
Indeed it is. 45 seconds left, so they should know. Stampede's up. Very tanky Centaur, but I think you can force this if you're Nigma.
Is Han coming up soon? Initiation from Mind Control. The Ice Blast. Nice two-man impale into the stomp potentially. Is going to be able to catch some heroes. And Emo from the side managed to hit a nice Requiem. That's going to be taking out the support in ILTW. He just cannot get out of this upheaval. The damage is slowing him enough. And Flyfly can put in the work. And now looks like the Dragonite is going to be falling as well. The magic damage rips him apart.
He walked in, and they opened on him.
Yeah, I mean, we said the entire danger of the Ursa in this lineup was going to be the SF 100 to 0ing him, right? And so he's got to make sure he can survive long enough to get off the Enrage. Super is very dead. And if IG isn't careful, there may be more members here, but Flyfly actually wants to fight this one. Another Finger of Death that does not get a kill. Kaka, he baits in maybe the Warp Blink. They don't have it disabled to stop this one. One raise, two raise. They don't even need the second one. They get the kill on the carry.
Man, this IG lineup, you can see why they won the major. Again, they're playing a man down. This is their coach standing in, but they look polished.
Uh-oh.
Flyfly?
Flyfly, he does have the Aegis. He's going to be losing that first life, but the Fatal Bond's on to 3 with the Golem as well. If they can punch some damage out here, they can actually kill a bunch of these heroes, and Miracle just cannot get away once he waveforms in the upheaval. is a huge problem for them. Picking up this like Echo Saber into Manta, like it's gonna be a slow build-up of damage for the Spectre. Smoke up,
GH?
running into GH. GH blinks away and snowballs back into him. A nice smooth move from him that is going to ensure he trains 1-for-1 with a Requiem on out. The magic damage isn't going to be enough. Miracle, he shrugs off those disables. He can manage to get off the more strength. He's slowed down to a crawl, but at the same time, Emo, he's being pushed away by the Ice Blast and the Dragon Knight who is chasing him down. Miracle just barely waveforms away, well as Emo will tick out from the Ice Blast. The Stampede will not bail him out. Unlike Miracle, Emo will die in this engagement.
It's the same plan, right? IG, they recognize our initiation is not the same. We don't have all these Blink Daggers. We do have JT. So we'll just use him as bait. If Nigma take it, they're going to pop everything, drop the hammer. But the
Nigma,
if that tier 1 was dead, this might work.
Big wraparound. They're going to bypass JT entirely and go straight for the squishy backline.
Beautiful.
Be able to catch the 2 supports. That is exactly how to be able to play that. Instant buybacks, though. Coming out from IG, and yeah, both BKBs being used for that one means a fresh reinitiation. A Requiem off of the stomp, a beautiful combination that it will certainly bring down Miracle. Maybe they can catch up to GH as well. They do have, if they can win this fight, be able to take Roshan and ILTW stuck up there on the high ground in the triangle. Neither one of those 2 heroes have buyback. Ultimately, Kyle, a sick move from Nigma.
That doesn't even matter because they allow, we don't care. Both our supports died, but they traded the BKBs. They buy back, they smoke, they control the area, they smoke out from their vision.
They say, okay, they got that courier, but that means they're down here. We can find these heroes. They're going to pop the Stampede. Catching immediately. Furious saved by the snowball. He's going to be able to get away, and now it's Kako who dies instead. A Golem drops onto 3, and it looks pretty good. There goes the Spectre ultimate, but nobody's immediately dying. Nigma is beginning their retreat. Looks like GH is going to be the one left behind. 4 for 4, but a stomp in from JT. Make sure the Ancient Apparition now dies. A buyback coming out from the 2 supports of Nigma. This time it's their turn to be saying, you're fighting on our side of the map. Our buybacks are good enough. They need to be able to catch more, but they didn't get anybody else.
I think Fly, yeah, he claims everything for himself.
It's all mine. Positioned way up here. He is. That's what he was doing during the Roshan pit. He was making sure Nigma no chance of being able to interrupt that Roshan. There goes the Shadow Step. Doesn't actually commit his hero to it just yet. ILTW forced out to enrage, and that means Nigma can no longer really fight. Oh, maybe they can. They're gonna try. Oh no, Miracle caught, and the snowball is just a moment too late. Now Mind Control pops his BKB to be able to dodge the stomp, but without the damage of Miracle, they're gonna have to hold out until he's back into the fight, but Mind Control is dead. They do trade out their Centaur. Tanky 3 for Tanky 3, but Fly pushes forward, sees ILTW. He's got the Aegis, he's got the cheese. He can go in deep here, and he will keep his pace going. Trying to catch up, ILTW with the attempted TP away inside of his own base, but a Hex stops it. Fortunately, ILTW still able to make it out, but at the same time, the rest of his team followed in Fly so deep, too deep in fact, as now they're going to be losing Kaka, now they're going to be losing Emo, and a disaster. IG, they were too full of themselves. They thought, surely this fight is ours, and they all follow Fly, and they march to their death.
Just a little touch far. Shadow Fiend nor the Spectre is a natural MKB buyer, so it's really, has it been the physical threat for Miracle? No, it's been the stun lock, the AoE control. Not JT, guys. Not JT.
Not JT, but they're, okay, they're gonna run past him, manage to catch Kaka. That's exactly what we needed to be able to see. Miracle turning into the Spectre here to throw out a dagger to try and keep track of some of these heroes. Emo's a little bit far away right now. Fly, slowed down, is going to be able to mantle off the Cold Feet. They're going to go for Super turns around, drops the Golem, but he's already dead. Emo pops out with the Requiem, but Michael already popped his BKB with the Ice Blast on top of JT as well as Emo. Snowball catching up. It's going to be able to finish him off. JT falls. Emo, he's not able to blink away just yet. Arcane Blink, he's got a Yules as well. Is he good? Is he out? GH spots him, but no. There's a smoke up now from Nigma. They're gonna move. This is the same move they did last time around. We saw around the Roshan pit. They've got the vision on the high ground, and they're gonna run into the IG heroes, but IG is also routing them at the same time. Spectre ultimate, and the stop goes in, the Golem, and then just Nigma is wiped the floor with, and Kuro is gonna be chased down on top of the death already from ILTW. And that was just, it was over in an instant, Kyle.
They had vision, Cap. Heartbreaking. 2 seconds. Maybe they're on the high ground. Maybe they break the smoke with the vision advantage. Instead, it's IG down the lanes.
Yeah, if they're on the high ground, they spot them on the low ground. Maybe they catch, you know, like they jump first. They don't let the Centaur jump. They don't let the Golem get dropped. JT, Stormcrafters himself for a moment, but look at Fly all the way to the back lines with a double Requiem. Okay, all right. They know Mind Control, like, if you guys don't have everybody, Mind Control, no buyback. It's a dieback for him. We're just gonna end the game.
No buyback Kuro either. They just exploded the two. They brought back, and I don't think they expected that.
No.
How do you expect that?
Well, snowball away, but at this point, Nigma, they don't really have a whole lot left here. Oh, ILTW actually killed Emo. And he doesn't have buyback either. Is it? Okay. Can they actually hold this out for a while?
We've seen them come back from
I mean,
wait, outside.
oh, okay, he's killing Haka as well. ILTW is turning this game around. He's killed the two supports. Fly, they're going to go for GH and try and deal with him, but this game has been stalled out. They're not going to be able to go for the throne anymore. Abyssal Blade, ILTW turning around with the in-range, doing a lot of damage. JT thinking kill him as well. It'd be a life well spent as he is stalled up enough for Miracle to get alive, but now it's Miracle alone against these two. IG, no longer working on the tier 4s, are going to go instead and try and play a slower game. Tapping away at that tier 3 tower. Nigma trying to figure out a way they can make some sort of jump forward, and Miracle actually turning into a Spectre here to shadow step onto one of the supports, thinking, okay, maybe I can poke at him, maybe I can get a fast execution, but ultimately, nothing doing. Fly, he's going to be able to jump in. GH does manage to get the snowball at the same time. Emo went back in, but they actually caught him. BKB double Requiem, but they managed to get off their BKBs. Miracle's after him, but the last bit of fear catches him on the edge. ILTW, he may be dead, but Miracle's still alive. He needs to be able to get back to the fountain, though. Kaka looking to be able to chase him down. Jump forward from Fly. He's shadow stepping forward. Managed to get a bash. That's enough. Fort buyback is going to be forced, but a stop immediately from JT inside of the fountain of all things. Fly ripping into GH. He's not going to let him get up the steps. He will die on the stairs of the Nigma base. Futilely attempting to get home, to get to safety, but IG looking to be able to get their first full series win here.
Who has no real mechanic to save himself. JT
now a refresher for the Spectre as well. Double jump, there it is. The arcane blink from a Centaur. Getting Miracle, dead for 2 minutes, and Mind Control, his only hope here is that the throne explodes before he does, but that's not the case. IG will take this series, very long series at that.